Welcome to Knowledge Bomb 3 Spicy Hacks Part 1. We've put together 7 spicy hacks for your enjoyment. Here we go. Hack number 1. Homegrown Saffron. Welcome back. We're hacking the world's most expensive spice, saffron. Buy Crocus sativus corms. Plant them now in a 12-inch pot with well-draining soil. Place pot in a cool room around 60 degrees is ideal, with 10 hours light daily. You will see the first green growth in about 3 weeks. The flower stalks will emerge by week 5 and bloom shortly after that. The flowers will last for 3 to 4 days. Pluck the 3 red stigmas with tweezers the first day the flower opens. Then dry the stigmas until brittle. That's your year 1 harvest. Now for the crucial switch. Once the flowers are completely done, wait a week, then take the pot outside. It needs that fluctuating winter cold for corm multiplication. Shelter the plant under an overhang near a sunny wall. This shelters it from constant soaking. Do not hand water it all winter. When the green foliage finally dies back in May, move the pot inside immediately. Store it bone dry in a closet or shed all summer long. Come next October, start watering that dry pot again. Set it out in a cool room under a light for a giant year 2 fall saffron harvest. That's how to home grow that valuable red spice called saffron. Fascinating! Next up, that smoky spice FENUGREEK. Stop using chemical liquid smoke. We have a groundbreaking simple solution: the FENUGREEK seed. This inexpensive, 100% natural spice develops a deep, savory, smoky maple-like flavor when slow-cooked over many hours. 0 chemicals, just safe, pure complexity for your oven-cooked pulled pork, ribs, and pot roasts. Buy dried FENUGREEK seeds. Grind for perfection. Use an electric spice grinder for a fine powder. Skip the food processor. Add just 1/2 teaspoon of ground FENUGREEK seed to your dry rub mix. Rub down your meat and slow cook for 6 to 12 hours. The FENUGREEK releases rich, smoky, low and slow flavor achieved naturally. This is the FENUGREEK Smoke Swap. It's the only natural, widely available spice that does this. Smoking! And now, garlic powder. This is the quick hack to make your own garlic powder. Grab a few heads of fresh garlic. Do not peel the cloves. Slice them thinly, about a 1/4 inch thick. If any peels come off, discard them, but the rest can go right onto the baking sheet. Arrange the slices flat on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Set your oven to 170 degrees Fahrenheit or a dehydrator to 125 degrees Fahrenheit. Bake for 2 hours in the oven or 8 in a dehydrator until the slices are completely brittle and golden. The remaining peels will easily flake off after they cool. Once cool, drop the brittle slices into your grinder. Pulse until you get a fine powder, sift and regrind any chunky bits. Store it in an airtight jar. That's it. How aromatic! And now, black pepper. The black peppercorns in your pepper grinder are actually viable, living seeds that you can sprout and grow into a beautiful perennial houseplant. The pepper you grind is the dried berry of the Piper nigrum vine, and the seed inside is still totally alive. Rescue 10 to 15 whole black peppercorns from your grinder and drop them into a cup of warm water for 24 hours to soften that tough outer husk. Plant each soaked peppercorn 1/2 inch deep in a small pot with fast-draining potting mix. Peppercorns need soil temperatures between 75 and 85 degrees F to germinate successfully. Your sprouts start emerging in 2 to 4 weeks. The payoff is a beautiful, glossy, low-maintenance houseplant and ultimately an endless free supply of your own fresh pepper. Okay, and now something sweet: citrus powder. Make free, easy, homemade citrus peel powder using your oven. This hack works for oranges, lemons, limes, grapefruit, any citrus you want. First, scrub your fruit and use a spoon or knife to remove the bitter white pith. You only want the colorful outer skin, the zest. Slice the zest into thin strips. Spread them on a baking sheet, single layer, and pop them in the oven at 170 degrees Fahrenheit. Keep the oven door cracked a tiny bit to let the moisture escape. They'll need about 2 to 4 hours until they are brittle and snap when you bend them. Once they're cool, grind them into a fine powder. This is the ultimate, easy flavor hack for zero-waste seasoning. Tangy! Let's get right to this mint!
Welcome to the garden. Is your mint taking over your yard? Don't toss it. Most people only know mint for tea or mojitos, but if you've got a raft of it taking over your garden, you need some new ideas. I'm gonna give you 5 outside-the-box hacks you can do right now with all that extra mint. First, forget the ice trays. Take a mint leaf, put it in a cube, freeze it. Now you have mint ice cubes for your drinks. Next, make mint sugar. Toss a bunch of fresh mint with some sugar in a blender. Pulse it until it's green. Now you have a secret ingredient for your baked goods or a refreshing sweetener for your tea. You need to make some mint jelly. It's a classic for a reason, especially for lamb dishes. It's easy to make and a fantastic way to preserve a whole lot of mint all at once. And for the kitchen, make a mint extract. That's right. Take a jar, add a bunch of clean mint leaves, and cover them with vodka. Seal it up, let it sit for a few weeks, and now you have your own peppermint extract for all your desserts. Finally, for the garden, turn your mint into a pest repellent. That's right, mint smell is great for us, but bugs and pests hate it. Hang some fresh sprigs around your porch or garden beds to keep them away naturally. There you have it, 5 unexpected ways to use your mint. Stop letting it take over your garden and start using it for good.
Refreshing. And last but not least, it's ginger powder. Let's make homemade ginger powder. Start with a few pieces of fresh ginger root. Do not peel it. The skin holds many of the essential oils that deliver the heat. Wash the root thoroughly and slice it paper thin. The thinner, the faster and crisper it will dry. Set your oven to a low 175 degrees F. Spread the thin slices in a single layer on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Bake them for approximately 3 hours, or until they are completely brittle and snap easily when cooled down. Drop them into a clean spice grinder or a dedicated coffee grinder. Process the dried slices until you have a fine, light golden powder. This homemade powder is incomparably spicier and more aromatic than anything you can buy. Store it in an airtight jar. We hope you've enjoyed these 7 wonderful spice hacks. Please join us for part 2 of Spicy Hacks coming up soon. And if you got anything useful from this video, please like it and share it with a friend. Thank you.